Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday. I'm on my Uber run to go and get my family so we can enjoy family dinner at Mama's house. It seemed like I hadn't seen my mom for a minute. Been talking to her, but, well, yes, I did. I saw her last Sunday. I didn't stop by there during the week. I had a very busy work week. And thank y'all for watching my Doing Me. I had a good time yesterday. I really did. So normally on Sundays I am resting and just recouping and preparing that reset button for next week. Now next Saturday I'm excited. My granddaughter graduates from high school, so we're excited for her. Then immediately after graduation she'll be going off for a week with her mother's side of their family. They're going off to love on her and all that wonderful stuff. So I tell the Lord thank you. I cannot believe it. I was there when that beautiful child came into this world and have seen her through, along with the rest of quote unquote her village, all of us aiding and assisting and growing her and raising her, and it's been an awesome privilege. Amen. Lauren has been an awesome young woman, but it is amazing. It is really amazing. I'm telling y'all, it seems like long ago. It's been some years. It's been almost 18 years. She'll be 18 July 3rd. But when I tell you it doesn't seem like it's been 18 years, it really doesn't seem like it's been 18 years, but it has. Technically 17 years, but it's just amazing. And I tell the Lord thank you for her. She has truly, truly been a blessing. So, like I said, I don't know. Next weekend, I'm going to call that the grad block out weekend. You may or may not see me doing any type of footage because we just want to be able to take that time out and just love on her. But now, the 18th through the 22nd, that is, again, my graduation gift to her. She said, Grandma, I want to just go to the beach. So, I'll, of course, do footage of that because that'll be like our family vacation. But the purpose is to take Lauren down to the Virginia beach. So like I said, this coming up weekend, the 10th, leading into her graduation, I probably am gonna just shut down filming, and we gotta know how. I gotta be able to know how to do that, even though I'm going to capture moments for me and for her and as a family for us to have. But, like I said, out of respect for her, that's just going to be our time to love on her. And people can be how they need to be as they're loving on Lauren, us as a family. So, again, no biggie. Graduations happen all the time, all over the world, but in some cases you have to, I know for me, not that they've asked me to or anything like that, but for me, Grandma, that's going to be a moment where I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want to miss a second trying to fool with this camera, even though I know how to roll with it, I know how to maneuver with it. I don't want that to be on my mind. I don't want to have to worry about everybody here in place. Just as a family, I'm personally going to just shut it down and be able to love on her because, like I said, her side of the family will be there. Of course, you used to seeing us. And like I said, they haven't asked me, and I don't want them to ever think that they would have to ask me. Hey, how about not filming us? Like I said, they know that I'm on YouTube, but like I said, I want everybody to know that they won't never have to ask me, like I said. So anyway, y'all understand. I'm sure y'all can understand that. But anyway, other than that, speaking of reset, I wanted to just talk real quickly as I'm on my Uber stops. The importance of resetting. You know, I know it's honorable and it is good. You know, we work hard, we put the hours in with our jobs, with our family, and all of that. And we can always easily say, and it may be true for some, well, I don't never have time to reset. But I beg to differ, because when I look back over my life and I look at the things I'm doing now, and I have learned how to say, no, Tanya, you're going to take some time out to do that. Because I like I said, I look back and I say, yeah, there could have been plenty of time when I sat, whether it be, I should have cut my TV watching out by 2 hours in order to be able to just reset. And again, you have to define what your reset is, and then making it a priority to do that. Because like I said, I understand we're all on, we're constantly on, because again of our jobs, our family, whatever we're responsible or obligated to, we are on. But whatever you can do, take the time and reset. You've gone through your whole week, find a day. I don't care if it ain't but 2 or 3 hours. Find a day to reset. It is so important to reset. It gives your brain time enough to decompress. It's so important. And if we forget that, hey, it's almost like, I'll just speak for myself, but I've talked to other people. It's almost like they feel like they're lazy, or they're betraying whatever they feel like they're betraying if they're slowing down. You don't want to come off as looking lazy. You don't want to come off as looking like you're a slacker. And you know good and well you put it in. You know good and well you put in what is needed and required of you whenever you're working, or whenever you're putting in the hours to meet the needs of your personal business, or meeting the needs of your family. You know that you're one of them type people. So don't look at it as you being a slacker, or you always gotta look to, you always have to have that look about you that you're always busy, you're always busy, you're always busy. And yeah, we can all say, yeah, we got extremely busy lives, and that is the truth. We do. We all have very extremely busy lives, and that's true. But we also have to be able to reset that button and say, you know what? I'm going to slow down just for me. Let me slow down just for me. And I get it. Wanted not too long ago, we just witnessed where, I think in France, where they raised the retirement age by 2 years. I think their normal retirement age is 62, and they raised it to 64. And those people like to went off, because let me just say this, and it could be however it is in other foreign countries. We know here in the United States, everybody is busy and they're running a rat race because it costs to live. But then my thing has been, let me sit back and think, okay, what is it that I'm really paying for? What is it that I'm really running the rat race for? And then sit back and think about that. I really running the rat race for? And who is it benefiting? So it's almost like you have to evaluate and take, you know, a mental note of what am I doing and what should I be doing. Okay, sorry about that. I had to cut it off because I had to make. Anyway, but again, yeah, like I said, you know, learning how to reset and making sure that you are remembering self, because one thing about it, people are going to feel how they're going to feel. Again, we all know the different obligations we have to our families, to work and all that stuff, but again, when you begin to value your mental, not just physical, but when you begin to truly value your mental and being able to breathe and reset for yourself. See, because a lot of times I feel like when we don't recognize when we need a reset, then sometimes we find ourselves snap, crackle, and popping against folk because we haven't reset, we haven't decompressed. Even when we are getting home from work, for those that have to commute back and forth to work, and when you get home, if you just don't learn how to reset and decompress, take 5 or 10 minutes to go, or even if you can't even get it in your house because there are so much things going on, maybe you have to sit in your car, put on one of your favorite songs or whatever, and decompress right there in your car. I get it. Some of us, or some of y'all may not have time, because you know job number 2 will start as soon as you walk in your house. I get it. So if you have to sit out in your car, in your driveway, in your parking lot for a good 15 minutes to decompress and let your family know, hey, I know y'all might get excited when you see daddy's car pull up or mama's car pull up. Before y'all come running out there, I need to sit out there for 15 minutes and decompress. Get the driving stress off of you. Get whatever went on in your day at work, get that off of you. That might be necessary. But again, finding your way to reset and decompress. And I think that, and we forget that it's okay to do those things. And we have to be able to set boundaries within our circle and say, listen, this is something that I need to do. Just because maybe you can continue to run off fumes, no, I need to put some more gas in my tank. A lot of people are so used to running off of fumes, and then when the car stops and won't go no more, that's when they're like, uh-oh, no. Sometimes you need to know how to decompress before that gas tank gets empty. And I'm being serious. I'm telling you, this is something that I've had to learn how to do. I no longer put myself in situations where I'm stretching myself so thin, because I know I already have a lot of serious obligations. I know I already have a job where I'm putting 50 to 55 hours in per week. I already know I have that type of a corporate obligated type job. Then I might have a family that, of course, requires a lot out of me. I might be involved in things in the community that requires a lot out of me. So at some point, you have to be able to say, look, I'm going to do as much as I can without messing with myself physically and mentally. And people are just going to have to learn how to be okay. And then sometimes you have to say to yourself, you know what? I can't be that all to one person or to a conglomerate of people, because then I am messing myself up. That's why I come with me. As much as I love doing praise and worship in my ministry, because my lifestyle has completely changed, I thought I don't want to go back to stretching myself thin. And some people might say, well, you know, when you doing stuff for the Lord, you shouldn't feel that way. Let me tell you something. Don't make it be about that I don't want to serve God, because I do a lot more ministry with the way my lifestyle is. It serves its purpose. When you have entered into a different season in your life, trust me, God is okay. He definitely ain't gonna go to you and question you about my relationship with him. He's not gonna do that. He'll come to me. He'll speak to me. Speak to my heart, Holy Spirit. Give me the words that would bring new life. That's what God's gonna do. So really and truly, like I said, as much as I love doing all of those activities and functions while I was, serving at that capacity, I trust and believe and know that God is not going to hold me captive to those things when he knows and recognizes that the seasons of my life have changed. And if I'm going to serve, I want to be able to serve wholeheartedly. But if I know I'm going to be skipping a beat and I can't be committed and faithful to it because I have made other things that need to be made priority in my life, God is always a constant. He's always ever abounding with me. And I acknowledge him in all my ways. But just because it's not something tangible that people can see, they automatically assume, ooh, you're a slacker. You're not doing this. You're not doing that. No, that's because they need that. They need to be able to see that. They need to be able to see those things so they can feel good about knowing that they're associated with you, or that they somebody who perhaps follow you. No. So again, I know we all at some point get caught up in that where we feel like, we got to be this for everybody. They got to be able to see. And then they themselves don't even go that extra mile and stretch themselves too thin. They're busy telling you that you need to do all of this and do all of this and do all of this, and they don't even do half of what they're telling you should be doing. But no, seriously, we're talking about resetting. Did I veer off to did I take a merge? But no, seriously though, y'all understand what I'm saying. It is so important to learn how to reset for yourself, for your physical and mental. And most of the time, it should be something that you invest in to reset for your mental faculties. Because then here it is again, like I said, people want you to do, or you're even putting it on your own self to do all this extra stuff. And wait. And then when you get yourself involved to do these things, and then you don't do it the way that they want you to do it, or you can't give 100% of it, then they're going to dog you out for not doing that to their particular standard. So again, learn how to find your ways to decompress. Like I said, if you got to sit out in your car for 15 minutes after you've parked, letting your family understand and know, hey, I'm just out here getting this driving stress. Let me get this driving stress off me. Let me pray about and filter out all the stuff that went on at work before I entered into another atmosphere where now I'm amongst my family. And because we don't do it, people say, oh, that's not realistic. Well, it may not be realistic to you in your mind because you've never done it. That's just what I'm saying. We have to make sure we take the time out and just do it. Set a new rule for your life. And like I said, again, when those people over there in France, they like to tow the place down because they truly value their physical and mental health. I mean, we understand you got to work hard and you got to work, because the word says you don't work, you don't eat. And you get to a place to where, yeah, you work, you put your time in, And here it is. Now they finna mess around with making me saying before I can get my benefits, I gotta work another 2 years. Yeah, I can see how that can be disturbing. But see, they also have lived, certain countries have set up their lifestyle in the way that they live where they ain't working over 40 hours a week. I mean, you know, they have work-life balance. But I think, too, we have convinced ourselves if we ain't working a 50 to 60 a week hour job, then some way we're slackers or we're lazy. No, you know, sometimes we understand certain jobs we have, that may be what is required. Maybe in peak seasons or something like that, because you might have, like around Christmas and Thanksgiving, because, you know, you got more people out and about shopping, got more people, the demand is greater. But for the most part, universally, we have to also have a mentality that not to adopt being a slacker, but to do what is required. And I think we have put so much emphasis on doing over and above what is required that we've really truly burned ourselves out. That's why, you know, I used to think it strange back in the day when I would see people out, you know, taking vacations and taking trips. I mean, I would sit back and say, oh, it must be nice to do that. But then I got to thinking about, no, that's why now, you know, no, I'm going to take the time out on the weekend, or maybe even sometimes do something during the week. But again, you adjust your life based on what's going on. But I got to thinking about that thing. I thought, you know what, girl, you could be enjoying your life too. What you sitting back and getting mad at them because they take little day trips here and there? And I'm thinking they spending a whole lot of money. No, they're not. Because there's a whole, like I said, there's a lot of stuff we can do for the free. And maybe that might be your reset. So a lot of times we sit back, get upset with folk, and they've been doing it the whole while. They looking at us crazy, and we looking at them crazy. Wishing or maybe hoping we could do it. And they looking at us crazy saying, why ain't you doing it? But anyway, y'all, I just wanted to pop in and talk to y'all about that. Find your reset. I think it's so important for us mentally to do that. And I have to continue to remind myself, find your reset, Tanya. Find your reset. Look at this graduate, about to be graduated in a week. We're going dress shopping and shoe shopping for her graduation to wear under the cap and gown. I think we're gonna say yes to the dress. Lauren said they're wearing white under the cap and gown. So I can show you this. She's letting me show you this. You want to turn around for the people? Oh my God, I feel like I'm gonna cry. Lauren, don't do this to me. I'm gonna cry. Anyway, perfect. And it's already lined and you don't have to worry about putting anything under there. And Lauren is saying yes to the shoes. These are cute, cute, cute. And it's perfect for this dress because it's almost the same design. We like. Or she likes. Lauren's very simple. Not a whole lot of thrills and frills. Okay, Lauren's a happy camper. She's got her dress and her shoes. Hold up your stuff. All right, y'all, I'm gonna leave her alone.